It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Bills and the Patriots, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that deep.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. To return this, Marcus Jones. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, the third overall pick in this year's draft. After a decorated career at UNC, it's Drake May.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back, third down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's May. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis and practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out is the seventh-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Christian Barmore with the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Allen on third down. Bails out of the pocket quick, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
So on fourth down, on comes Sam Martin to handle the punt for the Bills. Juke the defender. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Patriots will take over with some excellent field position. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's May to the air. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
May trying again here on second. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. May now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's gonna run for it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Going play action, May. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
May now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They motion the slot man right. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he gets him around 6 there. Hauled down that time by Jonathan Jones. 5 men in the secondary for the Pats. 3rd down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Sam Martin on the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Pats will take over. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense. and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's held up short of midfield after a small gain. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second and 3 now. From the gun, it's May. Brought in by Juju. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. May on first and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to the air, it's May. Throwing the out route complete. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Christian Benford up to make that stop. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here he is on 3rd and long. This will be caught by Akers. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you could run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. First down throw for Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They send Valdez-Scantling in motion right. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So that brings them to 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Play action now with Allen. On target to Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Sideline throw is incomplete. Should have been intercepted in all reality. Instead, 4th down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Sam Martin on again now to punt it away. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Patriots running their offense out there. And it's been a very slow start offensively. Let's see if this drive is the one they can break through and put up the game's first points. To the air on first down, May. He's got the hook up to Akers. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Here's May. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down throw for May. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Akers. And they bring him down around the 34. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Complete. It's Akers. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Henry on the catch. And that's good for a gain of 5. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. Trying it left side with Akers. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a New England first down.
First down, Patriots.
From the red zone now. That's complete to Juju. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Putting a receiver in motion. May not have throw on 3rd. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Now on the Patriots field goal try, it's Chad Ryland. It's from the left hash, 33 yards.
A 33-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock it through. And that will get them on the board.
Glad to see him right the ship individually and make one after his earlier attempts went awry. And this, well, this was a big spot to finally come through on this one because now it gives his team the lead.
Ty Johnson now to return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
1st and 10, here's Allen. That throw behind his intended target.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bills with a punt team out there. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Jukes one defender. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Patriots getting their offense back out there as we see Cam Akers once more. And he sure has proven to be a handful for him, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is scooped up by the Bills!
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and the incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Bills set to take over offensively. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen getting out to his left. He's running with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Cook runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Bass now to kick this away.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Dumped off to his running back.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Shotgun handoff to Akers. And he's tackled for a short gain. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10. May now. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Going play action, May. That's taken in by Henry. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 50-yard line.
The give inside to Akers. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. From the gun, it's May. Buys time, rolling right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That's a pickup of 9. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. May on 1st and 10. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
At the 40-yard line.
Back to the air, it's May. He's on the move. He takes it himself. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Here they come, this is 3rd and 5. Here's May to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. He has room past the 25. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They're now set for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Akers. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
They go to Akers again. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
May looking to throw. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Field goal of 29-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Johnson now on the return. Returns looking good so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Bills back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. On 1st down, Allen. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now it's 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. Connection made to Shakir. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 43.
They'll run it with Cook. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Cook. Broke through the tackle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Man in motion, headed right. First down throw for Allen. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off. Field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
First down from the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead to 7. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Pass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Made a throw it. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On play action, here's May. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Handoff headed right, it's Akers. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's May. He'll get this to Henry. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Now on the Patriots field goal try, it's Chad Ryland. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Badgley able to knock it through. And that gets them back within 5.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Johnson with a return here. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Allen now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. And that's gonna be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. To the air again, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and short. Now Martin comes on to handle the punt. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First down throw for May. Henry on the catch. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. To the air on first down, May. Hits him on the out route. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. Second and 6 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air yet again, May. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He breaks a tackle, and he's brought down before the return gets far. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. It's halftime here in Buffalo. The Bills with the lead after 2. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Joe Burrow, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting New York Giants. Devin Singletary, a touchdown run in the victory. We saw some strong work from James Cook in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Ewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
Another one for Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Allen. Finds a man right side. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Hit made by Josh Uche. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackled by Keon White there.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Flushed down now to his left. He's on the move. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Jelani Tavai range it in for the stop. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Man in motion here. Allen on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Punting unit out now. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Now Akers. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Once again, it's Akers. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
May not have throw on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I think that time the defense was thinking a run play was going to come at them, right? Actually, most of us probably thought that was the right call. Still, it wasn't a problem for them to adapt and get into coverage and force now a 4th down.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Shakir with the grab. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete to Coleman. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Davis gets it from the gun. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Allen looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Allen to throw. On target to Valdez-Scantling. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the first down.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Automatic first down.
A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. They'll run here following the penalty. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Finds him over the middle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. And the Patriots in the nickel for this 3rd down call. Here's Allen. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
On now comes their punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Patriots and this running back headed back out for a new series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Akers up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. from the 32. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun handoff to Akers. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. May now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Pass interference, defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This will be caught by Akers. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Made a throw it. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Akers. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go to Akers again. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding, offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
He stopped on the return at the 27. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. And they send a man in motion. Allen now on first down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Chased out to his right. Oh, he's gonna run for it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
They'll bring out the punter here. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down throw for May. He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Here he is on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They give inside to Akers. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Going play action, May. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. From the gun, it's May. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. On the handoff, here's Davis. And this one does not go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Allen. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air, Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Patriots will be backed up pretty deep to start the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Akers. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
A give to Akers. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Throwing is May. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Patriot 1st down.
They've got 1st down from the 31. To throw, here's May. That's complete to Juju. And he'll get it up to the 44. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They run, here's Akers. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 1st down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. They've got a man in motion. Here's May. Complete. It's Akers. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st down, New England.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment. Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. To the air yet again, May. This one falls incomplete. Trying to get that one to Jalen Polk. And that sets up 2nd and 5.
Second down and 5 yards to go.
From the 34. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Complete to
He gets 6 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
First down, Patriots.
May now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Coverage by Mike Edwards.
Back to the air. It's May. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
A 42-yard attempt.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good!
Makes the
And
score
late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
Bills 14.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Johnson now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, Allen. Osborne hauls it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 32-yard line.
Davis up the middle. And this one doesn't go far. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills down by only 1. Man in motion here. He'll throw it. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
And he's brought down for a loss. And they do not get a desperately needed 1st down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. Now a give to Akers, running left. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. It's Akers on the carry. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. And they send a man in motion. Looking to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That one's incomplete over the middle.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here he is to throw. Completed to Davis. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Setting up to pass. Hits him on the in route. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Defended by Marcus Jones.
Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
17 yards.
Back to throw. Complete to Shakir. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
18 more yards.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, Allen to the air. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here he is to throw. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And that is incomplete. They got the look they needed, but no luck. This game's over. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Buffalo.